Hey guys, welcome back to the AspieWorld. What's going on with my hair? So yeah, it's been an election week here in the UK and it's been pretty crazy and we're still no further ahead in what we're going to do with our parliament. But anyway, moving on, we have a video today. I was away in Plymouth playing music with the band for a diverse needs festival, which is kind of cool. So there's a vlog of it that will be up this week on my vlog channel, so make sure you subscribe to my vlog channel. Okay guys, so you know at the beginning of every video I read out comments from you guys. So some maybe from Twitter and some maybe from my YouTube channel, so make sure you go and get me on Twitter so you don't miss out on asking me questions. Okay, so the first comment here was from YouTube, and it's from my friend Adam at Beard Meets Food, and he said, "That shout out though, give me one of these." Smushy face, it says, "Christmas collab, question mark?" Yes, Adam, please hit me up, email me about it, we will do a Christmas collaboration video together. That sounds very interesting. Okay, next comment. This one is from Twitter and it's from Sarah, and she said, "Do you have any published books out about Asperger's?" I don't yet, but I'm going to. I'm actually writing a couple of books on Asperger's and they will be out soon. But if you are interested in seeing a book from me about Asperger's, please give this video a thumbs up so I know that you guys would be interested in reading books about Asperger's from me. Okay, next question is from Jordan, and this one also came from Twitter, and he said, "Very inspiring to people suffering with Asperger's, keep it up dude," and then give me a little bit of a fist bump thing. Thank you Jordan, that's awesome. And the last comment here was also from YouTube, which I think is quite fitting for this video. It says, "Is a diagnosis really worth it if you don't plan on doing anything with it?" And that was from Orange Juice Films. And yes, I believe that it's highly worth getting the diagnosis, and I will explain why in this video. If you'd like me to read out your comment, please hit that bell icon on desktop and mobile, because I'll be checking the first 30 comments from any video I upload and picking from there to read out on the beginning of every video, so make sure you don't miss out. Okay guys, moving on with this video. Basically I wanted to talk about diagnosis and, like, you know, is it worth getting a diagnosis? So a lot of people kind of like, they struggle to get a diagnosis for one thing, so I guess I would say it's highly worth getting a diagnosis for a number of reasons, because there are times when the diagnosis can come in handy. In academic situations, for instance, the academic bodies like school teachers and councils will really need to want to know if there are any areas of difficulties within the child's development. And so if you can perform a paper that has a specialist diagnosis list of conditions that the child may have, it will definitely help with accessing crucial support within the school system and the education system and academia as a whole, because, you know, support is something that will help somebody through their academia. I find this very, very important because I suffered in school with lack of support, but in college and university, it was very much so apparent that I needed the support, and I got the support, and without it I wouldn't have been able to do it. So that's very, very apparent. Another one is where people, if you only speculate that you have a condition, or you don't really have an official expert giving you the diagnosis of a condition, you may be susceptible to some criticism. So people saying like, "Oh, you know, your child's super naughty," or you're just like, you know, and they may say horrible and derogative things to you or your child, because they don't, you know, they don't want to accept that there could be something wrong. But if you have a specific, you know, diagnosis that you could say to them, "Oh, you know, my child is not naughty, they're not acting up, it's because of this condition," then they'll see it from a different light. Because people are quite ignorant to some respect. Because I did a video on like things that Asperger's people don't want to hear that they say to them. So I'll leave that in a link above here somewhere so you guys can check that out. But it just shows that like people are a bit ignorant to conditions, especially hidden disabilities like autism and stuff. So I find like a diagnosis helps there as well. But accessing support in a social situation, so in the UK we have different access to different supports. So if you need help with you know, socially interacting with people, going about and stuff, you need access to a key worker, then the official health board will help you if you have a diagnosis, because then they can point you in the right direction without actually knowing officially what is the condition or how they can help you. Then they won't be able to point you in the right direction. So I think that's vitally important. It also gives you access to a wealth of support information, because specific health boards will have access to different types of specialists and people who will definitely help ease your life. So for instance, if you're suffering from Asperger's and you have meltdowns and issues in social anxiety and you want to help improve those, then you may be able to be referred to an autism specialist for psychological intervention, but only with a diagnosis is that access possible. And I think that is something, again, vitally important. I mean, why wouldn't you want to access those help things if you feel you need the help? So again, diagnosis here showing that it should be very important to actually obtain. And above all else, there may be certain requirements. So if you're traveling and you have you may need specific requirements. You may need quiet space in the airplane, or you may need a quiet space on a train, or you may need help with stuff. It could be a number of things. It could be navigating around airports, because I know that Dublin Airport here in the UK have a fantastic system for people with autism, and then and they get to navigate you through the gates and everything perfectly well. I used it and it was fantastic, and I highly congratulate them on a fantastic job they do there. But I feel like somebody who may struggle with big social situations like traveling and going on airplanes would be missing out if they didn't have the diagnosis to prove that they needed the help, because the diagnosis is almost like the qualifying factor to access help in some respects, which is sad, but that's how it goes. So I would highly recommend, if you are thinking about getting a diagnosis but you're kind of on the fence about it, I would say it's always highly recommended, because it's really helpful in many ways. I mean, I don't really think of any derogative ways. And if any other ways you guys think that it can help get a diagnosis, please put it in the comment section below. I read every single comment. If you want to learn more about autism and Asperger's, please hit that subscribe button just up there. If you want to check out my daily vlogs, that are up here, and my latest video will be around here somewhere. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.